Hey, thank you for subscribing if you did so last week. I had a couple of days where I'm like, we're almost there. We're like 12,000 away. We're 10,000 away. And here we are, that many over 900,000. So thank you so much for engaging with the content, feeling like this is valuable, staying in it for the fight. I know a lot of people were very despondent after the election went the other way. And it's nice to see people reinvigorated and animated and motivated to fight what is to come. So I appreciate you so much. You ever notice how Donald Trump knows everything, is the smartest, is the bravest, is the toughest, nobody knows better than me, nobody knows, I'm whatever, just rambling nonsense from, again, a demented game show host. But and then when he's pressed on something, all of a sudden the memory gets kind of foggy. I don't know the details. What do you mean? Oh, my business. Oh, well, my kids had something to do with that. Blah, blah, blah. You don't get to plead the Fifth Amendment, assert your Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. Otherwise, you're guilty, unless you're Donald Trump, and then you plead the Fifth hundreds of times during depositions across the years. It's all hypocrisy and lies. But Donald Trump was asked yesterday during his freewheeling press conference from the press about a specific element that he is really leaning into just ahead of going into the presidency for a second time, and it's the grift. We've seen the Bibles and the sneakers and the perfume and the watches and the goofy coffee table books, and now the crypto scam, which apparently it just creates an ethical minefield where despots and dictatorships and human rights abusers like the government of Saudi Arabia can now just pour money anonymously into his Memecoin. I mean, it made him among the 25 richest human beings on the planet on paper when he launched it, right ahead of the presidency. Look, I don't know a lot about crypto. Like, to say I don't know a lot is really a stretch. It's virtually nothing. I've got a crypto wallet, but it was just from years ago, just seeing what it was about. I don't understand the intricacies of the pump and dump and rug pulls or whatever. I mean, I know enough to know the terminology, I guess, but I'm not an expert. But you don't need to be an expert to understand the ethical morass that we now find ourselves in, that Donald Trump is going to violate the Emoluments Clause of the Constitution by allowing anonymous donation, enriching him to the tune of billions and billions and billions of dollars. And he was asked about this. Are you going to continue to sell products as President of the United States? Are you going to continue to enrich yourself off of the office you now hold? Trumpers for a long time, he donates his salary. Well, he didn't do that. I think he did it one time, and all the other times he pocketed it and lied about donating it. But try to tell a Trump idiot that they believe him, and that's it. They don't believe Fox. They don't believe Newsmax. If Donald Trump says something, it's from on high. So anyway, this reporter asked, and what I want you to tune into, again, I know I'm rambling here, a lot to say, back in studio, excited. I want you to pay attention to Donald Trump's response, the guy who's never wrong, who knows everything, who nobody knows more than me. All of a sudden, he gets a little foggy on the details, not really remembering, what's happening around me? Watch this.
Do you intend to continue selling products that benefit yourself personally while you're president?
Well, I don't know if it benefited. I don't know where it is. I don't know much about it other than I launched it. I heard it was very successful. I haven't checked it. Where is it today?
You made a lot of money, sir.
How much?
Several $1 billion, it seems like, in the last several days.
Several billion? That's peanuts for these guys.
Two things there. I believe at the end, he was like, where is it today? Say it. He didn't say it, obviously. Say it though. I want it broadcast that I made billions of dollars. That's the point of that. It's arrogance. It's the braggadocious nature of a huckster, of a con artist, of a grifter, of a charlatan, of a liar. I I don't know if I benefited. I don't know if I'd categorize $25 billion added to my net worth on paper as a benefit. What do you mean benefited? How are people okay with this? How are even Trumpers, people in the lowest socioeconomic rungs on the ladder in this country, do they really believe that if I work hard enough, I can reach the pinnacles of success like my dear leader, Donald Trump? All I got to do is work some extra shifts at the Walmart. People fundamentally don't have any understanding of how much money these people have. That even just $1 billion is something you will never obtain. It's not about the American dream. It's not about meritocracy. It's about taking advantage. It's about stepping on the necks of little guys to use it as a rung in a ladder to get to that level of success. If it was about working hard, why is it people work themselves to death and never get ahead? It's not about meritocracy. It's about luck, and it's about taking advantage of other people. That's how you get that much wealth. I used to be someone who was like, I don't know if it's true to be said that there's no ethical billionaires. I think that might be true. Even guys like Mark Cuban, who's an ally to the Democratic Party now he is, but he was pretty cozy with Trump. These people are in their own club. It's an elite club. They care about what's best for them. Even guys like Warren Buffett, who talks about, we should change the tax policy, while he avoids as many taxes as he can. I don't know that there is an ethical way to become a billionaire, and the United States government, through tax policy, needs to go back to what it was during Eisenhower, a Republican president, where the top tax rate in a progressive tax rate is every dollar over $10 million or $100 million that you earn, every dollar after that gets taxed at 90%. That's roughly what it was during Eisenhower's administration. And then Reagan gutted it. Now, rich people pay far less than you. And I don't mean rich people like you make $500,000 a year. I'm talking about people who make like $10 million a year. And here we have a man now making billions of dollars in just a week from his grift, from his scam. He's not going to make that kind of money because it's not going to scale selling his goofy gold tennis shoes. He's not going to make that kind of money selling coffee table books or his tacky ass trading cards. But he will when you introduce the money of states. I don't mean Louisiana and Mississippi. I mean states like Saudi Arabia, like Russia, like Hungary. Dangerous despots who will have the receipts that they sent it to Donald Trump, therefore putting our national security at risk because he is now a blackmail threat. I don't know. Do you know? I guess that's the question. I invite your participation in this conversation. You can comment below. We can hash it out in the comment section. You can also call the voicemail line, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, as always, daily@dollemore.com. And please, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Steady march to 1 million subscribers. The more people we reach, the more truth gets disseminated. We are going to change hearts and minds. We are. We have up to this point, and together we can continue to do that. If you want to help support the work financially, for $2 a month, you can become a channel member by clicking the join button below. You can also go to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. Same deal, $2 a month helps produce these videos. I love and appreciate you very much. I will see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of yourself. Self-care is more important now than ever. So take some time out for yourself. Be genuine. Take care of one another.